Hello, today we are going to study about the precursors of organon of medicine. So, the first is medicine of experience, and second, essay on new principles of ascertaining curative power of drug. Out of that, today let's study about the essay on new principles of ascertaining curative power of drug. This is very helpful for your PG exam. The precursor of organon of medicine are Medicine of Experience in 1805 and Essay on New Principle for Ascertaining the Curative Power of Drug in 1796. So, Dr. Hahnemann first communicated the world by means of the public print of his new discovery in medicine. So he had written the principles of homeopathy after the birth of homeopathy. With the help of whom? With the help of Hofland. In 1795, Hofland, the renowned in all Germany, began to publish in Jena a medical journal. Okay, in that Hofland journal, Dr. Hahnemann had written this essay. Hanuman and Hofland were personal friends. Hofland was at the time professor of physics at Jena. So, in this journal, volume 2, parts 3 and 4, in the year 1796, Hanuman published the article entitled Essay on a New Principle for Ascertaining Curative Power of Drug. In this, he reviews the condition of medicine at that time, argues that chemistry is not proper exponent of curative action of drug, even animal experimentation, plant experimentation. So, he tried the experimentation with the drug is by testing them on a healthy human body. So, the healthy drug proving. Next. Now here are the sections in this book. So in a section in this article, the section 1 contains what about the bitter principle that strengthens the stomach. Why does the squill weaken it? And also the rosemary flower that it leads to diminish the vital temperature. So the active principles of different medicine, then their dynamic action. Hahnemann spoke about that. He presents his theory in the following words. Every powerful medicinal substance produces in the human body a kind of peculiar disease. The more powerful the medicine, the more peculiar, marked, and violent the disease. So, under this section also Dr. Hahnemann explains about that the homeopathic medicine produce another very similar artificial disease. So it is based on the axiom similia similibus curantur because it produces a similar disease in human body. Next he explains about what are the demerits of animal proving and merits of human proving. So he also points out that the value of drug for people in terms of their action on animals, as what can kill a person, a large dose of nux vomica, okay, chestnut, will not harm a pig. This example is given in this essay. Next, the section 2. Now, section 2 contains what? As we already possess a large number of medicines which are evidently powerful by concerning which we do not rightly know what diseases that are capable of curing, and moreover others which have sometimes proved serviceable, sometimes not in given diseases. and concerning which we have to accurate knowledge of the exact circumstances under which they are applicable. It may not at first sight appear very not first sight appear very necessary to the number of our medicinal agents. Next, in this section, Dr. Hahnemann also explained about drug and repetition of doses. In 1796, the potentization and also the 50 मिलीसिमल स्केल, सेंटीसिमल स्केल, डेसिमल स्केल, ये सब डिस्कवर्ड नहीं हुआ था. तो यहाँ पे क्या लिखा है? वी आर इन्फॉर्म ऑफ द लेंथ ऑफ टाइम ऑफ द डायरेक्ट एक्शन ऑफ बेलाडोना 12, 24 and 48 hours. Okay, and given the caution that the dose should not be repeated sooner after 2 days. That is, it would seem after at least the direct action has ceased. Means after cessation of action of your previous drug only you have to repeat the next dose. The reason for this is that a more rapid repetition of ever so small dose must be resemble in its dangerous effects of the administration of a large dose. The experience teaches this. So, frequent repetition of a minimum dose is equal to administration of a large dose. That may lead to a medicinal aggravation. Next, about the principles of treatment. So, Hahnemann introduced twofold division of treatment, that is a mechanical removal of external cause and a internal medicine. So, removal of the cause means what? For example, Dr. Hahnemann had given example of tapeworm. Because of tapeworm, the convulsions are producing. So, what is a treatment? Killing that animal. Next, Hahnemann explained about two principles of treatment. First is antipathy and second one is the homeopathy. Antipathy, example, constipation is treated by purgatives, then acidity in the stomach by alkalis, etc. Next, treatment by principle of similar. The better more discerning and conscientious physician have from time to time sought for a remedies which should not cloak the symptoms but which should remove the disease radically. In a word, for specific remedy. So there is no specific remedy for any disease. It is only the very great simplicity and constancy of ague and syphilis that permitted remedies to be found of them. But in most extended sense, neither a cinchona bark is specific to ague nor the mercury in syphilis, because they are effective when the disease occurs in the simple, pure and free from complications. So, thank you everyone. Next lecture we will continue with medicine of experience.